Hey guys, welcome to December. Things are going to be a bit wacky these few months. Well, this month specifically. I don't know why I said these few months. I mean, these few months have been a little bit wacky. But basically, what we're going to be doing here, just filling some of the space, is we're going to do this little tier list video. How fun and entertaining. Sorry that it's not edited. Well, but I gotta see, we're working on the video game month well, I'm working on it, mostly me. We're recording and working on editing video game month as I'm posting this stuff, but I wanted to get this out to you sooner, and since this is coming out Wednesday, you guys actually went on to the Google forum that I created and voted on where you wanted to place these characters. I mean, I'm gonna look at the percentages. I'm not placing them where you guys put them. I will be placing them in my own order. Hope the music in the background isn't distracting. I might turn it down a little bit. It's distracting for me. Who knows if it's distracting for you. But yeah, we're gonna get right into it. We're starting off with our boy the Hunter. He was one of my favorite. He's like a really good first antagonist. He's very threatening at first. His design is very creepy. And there's a lot you could do to theorize about him. For mechanics, he can shoot that big little pistol thing and you fight him. I'm just putting him there for now. That does not mean I'm actually going to put him there. Definitely. But I think the area that he found him fit him well. He was very creepy and intimidating. And his theme just goes along really well. Like, I really like his theme. He's really intimidating. And the way he goes down, too, is one of the biggest points that I'm adding to him. He's definitely not in CRF. So, my personal opinion is actually A, ironically. He's just very creepy antagonist. And his design is very interesting to me. And he makes a gun look intimidating. Which is not usual. That's my personal opinion. Let's see where you guys put him. Oh! We've actually got a pretty good... Okay, so 80% of you put him in the B tier. And 20% of you, only five people voted on this thing. But one person actually put him in S tier. And I think that's really cool. So no one put him in my tier, but I got an average. I think that's not how averages work, but I tried. So yeah, overall, yes. Oh, that. Huh. Well, I'm dumb. Dang it, I thought someone put him in S tier. I thought that was going to be interesting. Oh well. I sure don't remember. That makes sense. Next up, we got the bullies. A pretty minor antagonist for the school. Not too interesting, honestly. They kind of slap around. They do some things. They're kind of more nuisances. They do have some, like, cool little story aspects. I mean, there's a lot to theorize about them. Not really much to their design, though. They're just a enemy for the school to fight around. But, you know, they are the first, like, enemy you can fight besides the DLC in, the first game. Where you can fight, like, a few enemies with a flashlight. Not really that entertaining, I guess. But the bullies are fun. I mean, they killed me a lot because I'm bad at games, but y'all feel. Overall, I did not really enjoy them personally. Their design wasn't that creepy to me. Even in like the trailers when they were shown, they just didn't really intimidate me that much. Their music is really cool though, and I do like how they set up traps in Kidnap 6. Overall, a C, I think. Not that interesting. They're just bullies. And bullies aren't interesting, are they? Let's see what you guys ranked. Oh, a much more diverse pie ring. Some people put them in F, which that could be reasonable for me. I mean, yeah. Let's see here. Some people put them in C. One person put them in A. Not sure who did that. And some people didn't remember, which definitely makes sense because they are very forgettable antagonists, honestly. We got a wide range. Most people think they're bad. Some person thinks they're good. And most people forgot they existed. So that just means bad. Bad except for this guy. Or girl. Guy or gal. Whoever you did, your opinion is wrong. I'm just kidding. Everybody's opinion is right. We're not shaming opinions here. Just like you guys are definitely not going to shame my next opinion at all. Listen. I think the teacher is interesting. And she is a good and creepy antagonist. And she's intimidating. She's a teacher. And especially with that long neck capabilities, sends shivers down everybody else's spine. Right. After the first few times of dying to her, I literally got desensitized to it. And it just felt more annoying than creepy, honestly. And I didn't really like her segments. I didn't think any of them were interesting. The only one I could remember right now off the top of my head that was really good was, first of all, the books. And second of all, the one where we were in the laboratory and I died 1,000 times. All the other circumstances with the teacher were just boring and uninteresting. And I think she was almost, unlike some of the other monsters on this list, she was overused. And I think that kind of ruined her for me. For me, at least. And I just felt more annoyed that she was still chasing me and she was still attacking me. She did have a good chase sequence, but again, there was no cool moment where, like, you shoot the hunter or you burn the man in the doctor. Overall, the B. I really want to put her in C, but I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and put her in B. A lot of people like her. Let's see what you guys thought about it. Oh! Hey, someone enjoys my opinion a little bit. Someone put them in S tier, which is fair. And 2 people put them in B with me. Cool. And one of them didn't remember, which makes sense. I wonder if a lot of people didn't remember. Which would make sense, because, you know, whatever. Anyway, that's the teacher. Nothing more. Nothing more to it. She was an antagonist. And that's about all I can say about her, except for her big frickin' gross neck. A lot of my enjoyment of the next one, the hand spiders, comes specifically from the song playing in the background here. I love this song for no particular reason whatsoever, other than I really think it sets the mood for this creature perfectly. I don't know, the hands are just very creepy to watch move around, and the sounds they make as they, like, come for you. Just very, very creepy. However, like a lot more monsters that you will see on this list, they feel underused. But because of the length of the hospital and how there are, like, 3 different segments to it, kind of, I think that's kind of okay. I wish they were used more, like, the bullies as, like, I don't know, kind of standard enemies that would pop up multiple times. But they really only pop up twice and there's only 3 hand spiders. So if they were used more, I feel like they could have been, like, a worthy enemy. Almost like the same level of quality as the bullies. But just, sadly, they were never to be. However, Much creepier than the bullies, like, overall. Also, love this song. It's so creepy. I love it. The hand design is much scarier than just a doll. I like, feel much more intimidated. So overall, I think we're gonna go B for the hand. I was actually gonna originally put it in C, but then as I thought about it, the design of a hand is much creepier than a little kid walking towards you who's like, "Oh, I want super car." I failed my exams. Oh, okay. Here we go. C's. No one remembers. A tier, fair enough, and B tier. Perfect. One person agrees with me. I could also agree with putting them in C. A tier, no. I couldn't say A tier, sorry. But, you know, at least we're getting some variety in our pie chart. Look at our pie chart. So much variety you have there. Next up, we got my second rage of the game. This Patience. This song, by the way, is creatively named Still Life, which is, if you don't know, Still Life is, wait. Hold on. This might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Still Life is the animation style where you use, like, real-life objects and move them around. Sometimes it's, like, clay. I don't know, a good example of that in Nightmare Before Christmas. That's my thought about... That's what I remember about Still Life, I think. Anyway, very creative name for a song. That has nothing to do with the Patients whatsoever. The Patients are very intimidating and creepy antagonists that were only once seen in the trailers, as far as I'm aware, unless they were shown in, like, the demos or something. I know that the hand was. Their just movement automatically is unsettling. The fact that you have to, like, block them with the light is a very unique mechanic to this game and to, like, the franchise. And it's overall just very creepy in general. And they're mannequins. Who isn't afraid of mannequins? And they also look humanoid and they're just creepy and wow. Their hands popping out of the jail cells. It's just, there's a lot of lore to this. So, but the issue in this is that I feel like there could have been some sort of tutorial about telling me what button it was to press to get the flashlight to do the thing. Overall, though, I think they were used enough for the segment they were. I mean, they only got 3 light segments, but I feel like any more than that, and it would have been kind of annoying, you know? And there were some good puzzles, there were some good chase sequences. Then there was, of course, the iconic, "You spin me round right, baby, copyright." Anyway, overall, very creepy antagonist. Love the way they're introduced. Love the spin me right round, baby, right round. Let's see what you guys have to say. Oh, also, it's a B. Let's see. Rank the Patients. A, C, don't remember, S tier. Some person wants to put them in S tier. And that is fair enough. Like, I feel that. They are freaking creepy. I hope we're recording this correctly. That would be sad. Anyway, Patience. Good antagonists for this game. Enjoyed their addition. You want to hear another theme that I love from this game? This theme is called The Waiting Room. Because it's also the theme of The Doctor. I am so terrified of The Doctor. He is one of the scariest antagonists to come out of this game. He just is unsettling. The way he, like, creepily just walks, just, like, crawls along the ceiling. He picks up his patients and, like, investigates them. His eyes are cocked upwards. He, like, and just, he has so much lore. Not lore, but, like, the way you see him doing things just portrays such a character into this hunk of flesh that is all but terrifying. And he's just a fat guy, and they make him terrifying. Oh my god. My one problem is that they don't use him enough. They use him in 3 circumstances. The teacher gets like 7, and not all of them are good. Some of them are just boring. This man gets 3. 3, and one of them's a chase sequence. Like, come on. I love the Doctor so much. There were so many creative things they could have done with his character, and they just didn't use him enough. And that's why I was originally going to put him in B, but then I'm actually going to put him in A because I really like him. And he's really freaking me out. He freaked me out so bad. He was the one creature that I had not seen a lot of in the trailers. And I'm really glad I didn't. Because he was so intimidating to me. I don't know why. There's just something about the unsettling way he, like, crawls along the ceiling that just freaks me out. I don't know. Anyway, love the Doctor. Wish he was used more. What the heck? And it's the fact that we have 3 varied antagonists in this chapter that it's the reason why the hospital is my favorite segment of the game. And it's just a good chapter. I love it. Let's see what you guys had to say. The Doctor. People put him in C. People don't remember. People put him in S tier. 2 people put him in S tier. And 1 person put him in B tier, so no one agreed with me, but, you know, I tried. I could put him in S tier, honestly. I could see him in S tier, but he just was not used enough. Like, if he was used, like, 2 more times, I would have felt better about putting him in S tier. But oh well. Here's another antagonist that was not seen a lot during the trailers, but had me very intrigued as to what they were all about, and they have some very significant lore relevance. The Viewers is what these creatures are called. They're just little dudes with their missing faces, and they like to stare at TVs. Now, what they are lacking in overall creepiness factors, they have in puzzle, and that is great. I love puzzles. I tortured Blue with one of them, as you've seen. And, yeah, I just overall love puzzles. However, the one problem with their design is that they're just not that intimidating or creepy. The missing face design is an interesting choice, but it just isn't. Just their body structure, I guess, is just not intimidating. And the few scenes they do have, they're just standing still lifeless, and they don't really scare me. I don't feel scared by the presence of these TV people. I did feel scared by their obsession about the TVs, but other than that, they were just kind of meh. You know? I don't know. I'm putting them in C tier, but you guys can put them wherever you want. This song, by the way, is called Shopping Spasm. It's pretty good. It's not as good as other songs, but still good. Let's see where you guys ranked them. The Viewers. Unsure. One person ranked it in A tier. 2 people in B tier. 1 in C tier. Awesome. Yeah. So most people are feeling B and C. So 1 person agreed with me. Well, that's good. Anyway, the Viewers, just a little bit underused. Wish they had more usage. Or, wish their design was better. That's what I meant. Alright. That's about it. Now we get to the main antagonist himself. The frickin' Thin Man. I think we all know where he belongs. F tier? No, I'm just kidding. He belongs in S tier. The Thin Man is so intimidating. With his overall stature, his story, his story background. If you have not seen the last episode of Little Nightmares 2, go check it out if you have not seen like the other ones. But I'm about to spoil some major shoots, so spoilers now. The Thin Man is Mono. After being betrayed by Six at the end of the game, he becomes the Thin Man. The one thing that was antagonizing them the entire time. But was he really an antagonist? Or was he just his past self trying to stop his future self from making poor decisions? In the game, he reaches out his hand to stop you from moving forward, to go save Six, because he knows that it will only cause you pain and get you trapped in the same damn cycle. It's so creepy. And his design is terrifying too. The way he like shifts out of a TV, the way he glitches his body, the way his black hat scares me the hell away from him. The way he kidnaps Six. I'm playing the final theme right now. Listen to this. His boss fight may not be that fantastic, but who cares? It's got so much story significance. I will eat that up any day of the week. Listen to that chorus. Listen to that chorus. They scream S tier to me. The way he chases you through the subways is really cool. The way you encounter him at the end. It just makes for a really good antagonist. Let's see where you ranked him. Oh, that's the wrong one. The Thin Man. Good job. All of you who put him in S tier are good boys and girls. They got one person who put in an A tier, also gets a pass. But, you know, good on you guys. Thin Man, go support him on Twitter or something. I don't freaking know. Want to hear more songs I want to endorse for Game of the Year? Spoilers! Monster 6's theme is freaking terrifying. If you don't know, the theme playing in the background is Six's theme. I've just never heard a theme that's put so much more dread and emotion into my soul as this boss battle theme here. In fact, I'm going to shut up for a moment and let you guys listen to it. Do you feel intimidated? 'Cause I sure do. Monster 6 overall is a great addition. I really love how this is the final boss. I totally thought the Thin Man was the final boss. Monster 6 has really good gameplay. I really like the puzzle in our boss fight. The theme is really good. The emotional stakes are very good. The creature design is on point. The creature design is on point. She just freaks me out, and she makes me feel for like what's going on inside her. However, I have to put her in F tier because she sent Mono to the bottom of hell, and also it makes a nice asymmetrical pyramid. So yeah, that's my reasoning. That's my TED Talk. Goodbye. You know what? Just to keep that asymmetrical pyramid, we're gonna move teacher down to the bottom. Just kidding. Get back over there. Thank you. I think I have to put 6 in A tier. Because just the emotional value. Not... I don't know. You could just feel that Mono wants to save 6 as best he can. But in the end, it all just leads up to the moment. You know the one. This one. Like, what the heck? 6? Come on. After all we been through with 6, and then she just, oh, what the heck? And then she just drops us. Like at the drop of a hat. That's funny. That's a pun right there. And as like the hymns like taunt you as you fall down. It's like, ah, you get tricked, you loser. 6 is just a very interesting character overall, and she's not even like technically a good guy. You just play as her. Just because you're playing as her, just because you are a protagonist, does not mean that the character you're playing as is a protagonist. Just leads to a very good conclusion to this game. Let's see where you guys put him. Her. A lot of you guys put her in S tier. A lot of you guys put her in A tier as well. And B. Oh, hey, no unsure's this time. That's interesting. Wait, how many were unsure? Every single one except for Monster 6, which is interesting. 60% said that S tier. 1%, that's 1%. 20% of you said A tier, and 20% said B tier. So, all these are nice. What? What am I saying right now? All these are very, very good. Good. What am I talking about? I have no idea. Now for the final question that doesn't have anything to do with anything. La la la! Self-promotion. Yeah, that's fair. So ironically, I don't know if any of you noticed, but during the video, I said the theme. I don't know if any of you noticed. I really hope none of you noticed. Don't comment about it. Well, comment about it if you noticed, but don't say the theme out loud. Because for the people that didn't notice, they don't want to get spoiled. Anyway, comment down below if you noticed that I accidentally said the name of the series. But I hope you all are excited for Video Game Month. If you haven't heard about Video Game Month, basically during the month of January, we're going to be posting a bunch of content about a singular video game. A video game that is currently on my screen, but you can't see it because it's off screen. Haha. We recorded the first episodes actually today of it, and I'm going to be editing some of them this week. That's in fact the same reason why I'm not posting consistently this month. Anyway, that's about it for this video. You guys have already probably noticed the tier list, the Videogamephantom forum for ranking the different series of my channel. Go ahead and look at that, and we'll all see you guys later. Thank you guys for joining. I'm going to end on my tier list. This is my final ranking. In C tier, we got the bullies and the viewers. B tier, we got the teacher, the hand, and the mannequin boys. In A tier, we got Mr. Shooty Shooty Bang Bang. We got the Thick Man. And we got 6C Wixie the Trader Waiter. And then S tier, we got, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Mono as a tall dude. Mono when he tall. As we close out on the credits of this game, I want to thank you guys for watching this epic series. And I hope you all joining me for Minecraft Month. And the future years we have on this channel, probably not very many, but, you know, I'll try my best. Love you all. See you next week.